friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my June TBR video, and you guys know the drill. I will be using a TBR jar to pick what I'm going to be reading for June. A lot of people have done this video, and this is my first time using a TBR jar to pick my next read, so I'm hoping this will go well. I don't really know what's going to happen, but I have a jar with me, aka crochet basket, because unlike anything glass, I'm very clumsy. I might drop and break it, so we're using a crochet basket for all the prompts I have inside. These are the books on my physical TBR. I made a TBR cart organizing type of video recently, so you guys can see how I organize in my cart, and we will be picking our first prompt of the day. I've never done this before, so I don't know what to expect. This is the prompt that I picked, and a rom-com. That's easy. Okay, I have lots of rom-coms in here that I really want to read. We have... Would you count Book Lovers as a rom-com? Maybe not. Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman, and The Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez, The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I think those are the three books right now that I feel like are on the rom-com category. I decided to pick The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I really liked Part of Your World, so that's why I am going through Abby Jimenez's backlist. I also didn't realize that these two are actually, they're standalone books, but they're a part of like this big series, and this is the first book in that series, so I'll be getting into this book first. I don't know the summary, so I'm gonna read it real quick. Basically, this talks about a girl called Kristen Peterson. She plans her best friend's wedding, and she meets the best man, and she instantly gets attracted to this guy named Josh. But because Kristen knows that she doesn't want children in the future, and that she knows that Josh wants a huge family in the future, she decided that she's going to friend zone him. But a lot of things happen, the attraction grows, and that's the premise of the story. I'm excited to get into this, so this is our first book that I'm gonna put in my June TBR. I'm gonna pick the next prompt. I have a few books I really want to read in this pile, so I'm hoping that these prompts will actually allow me to read those books. A fantasy book, obviously. I don't even have to think. I will be reading The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I've been dying to get into this. The cover is stunning. It's gold, shiny, metallic. It's so pretty, and this is about dragons. It's about a girl called Violet Sorrengail. She is supposed to enter the Scribe Quadrant to live a life among books and history, but her mother, who is the commanding general, orders Violet to enter the Navarre, which are basically dragon riders. So Violet is small and brittle, and she's scared of the death that awaits her as she joins into this college slash competition, and that's what The Fourth Wing is about. It's been really hyped on Book Talk, on Bookstagram, on BookTube, so I am excited to get into this. I'm getting really easy prompts, by the way. I'm gonna pick this one, and this says a tree on the cover. Okay, let's see what we have here. A tree on the cover? Kind of? Okay, kind of. Funny You Should Ask? Nope. Oh! Wait a second. Nope. Would this count as a tree? I would count it as a tree. There are branches and there are leaves, so I'll be reading Magnolia Park. This has also been on my TBR, and I really want to read this, so the prompt was great because I finally can get into this world, and I'm excited. Magnolia Park is basically Gossip Girl, but in London. It's just about the London socialite. It's about Magnolia Park. It's about BJ Valentine and their toxic relationship and how they get through all of that. So I'm excited to read this. I'm gonna get to our next prompt. I realized I didn't explain this, but I will be picking out 8 books for this TBR. This is our next prompt. 4-word title. I don't know if I have a 4-word title. Do I have a 4-word title? The Happy Ever After playlist is a 4-word title.
Happy Ever After playlist is a 4-word title.
Oh, The Queen of Nothing, As Good as Dead. That's actually pretty good. Actually, we do have a few options for the 4-word title. As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson, The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman, and The Happy Ever After playlist. That is 5 words, so we have a few options in here, but I think I'm gonna pick As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson because I also need to finish the series, so we'll be picking As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This is the 3rd book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and this explores Pip and Robbie's relationship as well as the trauma that she received in the 2nd book, so I'm really excited to get into this. We're gonna pick our 5th prompt. Should I do 7 or 8. Maybe I should do 7 actually. This is our 5th prompt. More than 500 pages. Oh no, I don't think I have anything that is more than 500 pages. To be honest, is Babel more than 500 pages? Ooh, Babel is more than 500 pages. I feel like I do need to get into Babel. Tomorrow is 300 pages. I think Babel is the only book, and because this prompt is basically forcing me to read Babel, I will be doing it. This is a book that I'm very intimidated about. I don't really know what it really is about. I know it's something to do with translation. There's like a bit of fantasy in it, set in Oxford in the 1960 somethings, but that's about it. That's all I know about this book. I think it's dark academia. Point being, I will be reading Babel. The world is telling me to read Babel, so I'll be reading Babel. I've decided to do 7 prompts instead because I'll be traveling for a week and I don't know if I'll be getting any reading done. So we're gonna pick our 6th prompt. This is number on the title. With a number on the title? There's a Thorn Manor. Kiss Curse through Regular Society, Song of Achilles. Nope. Number?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't have any on this cart that has a number on the title, but The Fourth Wing is the only book I know that has a number 4. So I will be switching the prompt and I'll be picking a fantasy book. So the prompt that I used for The Fourth Wing was a fantasy book, but because I'll be switching and using the number on the title prompt for The Fourth Wing, because that's the only one I have. So I'll be picking another fantasy book. I have a few options. I have Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I need to get through this. I have Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. I have Go Felt Believe Seawaxio, Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm gonna pick Caraval because I really want to get to this series as well. I know this is about carnivals and there's this girl who wants to get into the carnival. Once again, don't really know what's about. So we're gonna pick Caraval for the fantasy prompt and we're switching it. So that Fourth Wing gets the number on the title prompt. I have 6 books, so I'm gonna pick my last prompt. This is very fun, guys. Honestly, it's really fun. And the last prompt is going to be, includes a map.
That is so not cool because I don't know anything that has a map.
I know Sarah J. Maas doesn't have a map, but does Queen of Nothing have a... Oh, The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black has a map. I have this book, We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faizal. Does this have a map? Oh, this has a map too. But I did mention that I don't really want to get into the series yet, and I do need to finish the Folk of the Air trilogy, so The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black is going to be the chosen book. Also, if you guys hear snoring in the background, right behind this camera is my dog sleeping, and he's been snoring. And I just realized that he's been snoring, so I'm really sorry. I'm gonna quickly rearrange these books. I'm gonna quickly rearrange my TBR cart, and I'll come back to you guys once I'm done. So I'm gonna quickly repeat the prompts and the book that I chose for the prompt. The first prompt is a rom-com, and I chose The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. Second prompt is a fantasy book, and I chose Caraval by Stephanie Garber. The third prompt is a tree on the cover, and I decided to choose Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Fourth prompt is a 4-word title, and I chose As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. The fifth prompt is a number on the title, and I chose The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. The 6th prompt is a book that has more than 500 pages, and I chose Babel by R.F. Kuang. And the last prompt, the 7th prompt, is a map inside the book, and I chose The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. So these 7 are going to be on my TBR, and I'm excited because most of these books are books that I really wanted to read anyway this month. So I'm excited. I feel accomplished. I also really liked just using a TBR jar. It makes me feel like I need to push myself to read books out of my comfort zone, and I like the mix of books. I have a fantasy, I have a romance, I have a mystery, and that is great. So I will end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.